Gaza City faces man-made famine amid escalating conflict. Welcome back to Free Press TV. I'm Michael Patterson, and tonight we turn to Gaza, where the United Nations has issued a grave warning. Famine is no longer a looming threat, it is here. AAU unbacked initiative has confirmed that Gaza City, already the epicenter of a major Israeli military offensive, is officially experiencing what it calls a man-made famine. The Integrated Food Security Phase Classification, IPC, the global authority on famine monitoring, released its report Friday. It found that food shortages, starvation, and malnutrition have reached catastrophic levels. According to the IPC, this famine is entirely man-made, and it can be halted and reversed. The group stressed that only a ceasefire and unrestricted humanitarian access can prevent the death toll from rising exponentially. The report paints a harrowing picture. 271 Palestinians have already died from malnutrition, including 112 children. Another 132,000 children under 5 are at risk of life-threatening malnutrition through June 2026, with 41,000 cases already considered severe. One of the most painful stories, the recent death of 4-year-old Raisin Abu Zaia, whose skeletal frame became a symbol of the hunger crisis after she died in central Gaza last month. Israel's Coordination of Government Activities in the Territories, COGAT, rejected the IPC findings, accusing the report of relying on biased information from Hamas and ignoring Israel's aid distribution efforts. Yet, UN officials and humanitarian groups tell a different story. That food aid continues to pile up at border crossings, blocked by Israeli restrictions. Secretary General Guterres did not mince words. This is a man-made disaster, a moral indictment, and a failure of humanity itself. He added that as the occupying power, Israel has legal obligations to ensure food and medical supplies for civilians, obligations that he says are being violated. The crisis has triggered a wave of global condemnation. Arab states like Kuwait, Jordan, and Saudi Arabia have called for immediate intervention. The UK and even New York City mayoral candidate Soron Momdani have spoken out. Amnesty International labeled the IPC report a scathing indictment of the international community, as failure to pressure Israel to end what it described as genocide, calls for ceasefire. Top UN agencies, including the World Health Organization WHO, UNICEF, the World Food Programme WFP, and FAO, issued a joint plea. Famine must be stopped at all costs. Without a ceasefire, they warn, the consequences will be irreversible. This marks the first confirmed famine in the Middle East under IPC standards, placing Gaza alongside Somalia 2011, South Sudan 2017, 2020, and Sudan's Darfur region 2023. Residents say the classification simply validates what they've been living for months. Journalist 841, this shows the world the magnitude of tragedy we endured at the hands of aggression and border closures. Displaced mother Busang Gasol. Of course there is famine. Sometimes we have one meal a day, sometimes none. Our children fall asleep in tears. Local resident Tafik Abu Rajad. Food prices are skyrocketing. Protein is gone. We hope the world acts before it is too late. The UN has made it clear this famine is preventable. But without immediate action, including a halt to fighting and unrestricted humanitarian aid, Gaza's suffering will only deepen. I'm Michael Patterson, and this is Free Press TV. Stay with us as we continue to monitor this humanitarian emergency and the world's response.